Introducing version 4.4 of the Covenant of the Ark. This might be the last version, I'm not sure. We'll see. It ties up lots of loose ends, adds a couple of good features. And here it is, the patch notes. Added maternity bonuses. New mothers receive $1,200 a month for the first 6 months, having every 6 months until $0 at 2 years old. Costs us $300,000 per month, which is not too bad, right? Increase the UBI slope from $50 per 5 years to $60 per 5 years. Max UBI increased by $120 from $660 to $780. This is in line with the 369. This one's a big deal. New data was acquired to vastly improve the income estimates of child taxes. Previous estimate was terrible and $1.5 million a month. The new estimates are vastly improved at $3.5 million per month. So there's a huge increase in revenue without fundamentally changing the tax rates. That's the big deal with this is a huge deal. It has to do with the budget, it has to do with the mathematics, it has to do with the formulas. But policy-wise, nothing really changed. Reduced cannabis sin tax from 120 to 60, and alcohol cigarettes from 240 to 120. Magic mushrooms will remain at 360. The divine circle. Increased child tax slope from 60 to 90. This discourages having babies for the new generous maternity benefits. Because I don't want people having babies for the sake of collecting money from the government. This is not what we want to happen. So this is a strong reason for having the child tax. So because we have this extra revenue from the child tax estimates, we can decrease landlord taxes by 10%. And then to level out electricity, because our electricity is green here, we went ahead and increased electricity taxes by 25%. And then there was a disability system, where it was $500 a month, increased to $600 to fit in line with the 369. And we added disability payments to the budget because they were not even included before. Disability is actually $0.6 million per month in costs, which is twice as much as maternity benefits. Very interesting. This is assuming 4% of the population is disabled. I tried to get some numbers on disability. It said 1 in 4, which is outrageous and fraudulent. 1% of the population is in a wheelchair. So you figure if 25% of disabled people are in a wheelchair, then 4% of the population is disabled. To run the math on 4% of the population, works out to be 0.6 mil. And then the abortion limit was increased from 8 weeks to 9 weeks to fit in line with the 369. So the 369 is quite strong. I added this cost pie chart right here. Very, very helpful. And then the cost pie chart includes disability and maternity, which are both new and previously not calculated. So this is really a big boost. Look at child taxes. Child taxes used to be a distant third, and now it has a 3-way tie for first place for the most tax revenue, which is a huge deal. This is hugely important. So actually, landlord still is in first place, just barely. Wait, why is this higher? Why is child taxes number 1? But it's not number 1 here. Looks like I found a glitch. Oh well. Looks like a minor glitch. But yeah, the numbers are definitely worth looking through. They've been overhauled. The Excel spreadsheet has not had a complete overhaul, but it has had a lot of adjustments, a lot of things done to it. There's a lot clearer numbers, I believe. So yeah, that pretty much concludes version 4.4 of the Covenant of the Ark. This might be the last update. This really cleared up some things. This was a big issue. This is a huge issue. But yeah. I went kind of overboard with the drug taxes, the sin taxes. Backed off on those a bit. That's very important. I toned down the child tax a little too much with the Christian version, because Christians don't like child taxes. But the maternity bonuses are very important. I think that's a great improvement. And obviously not even having the disability payments calculated, another huge mistake. And then this is just some balancing. Decreasing landlord, increasing electricity. That's some balancing. So yeah, this could be it. It was 6 months since the last update. The last update was July 4th. Now this update is election day. So if you're going 6 months between updates, minor updates on your constitution, then that might just mean that your constitution is almost finished. It's very close to being finished. So all that's really left to do in this regard is maybe to start over and have a brand new constitution. Or maybe a version 5 and have another fork. So fork it again, have strong reforms again, and try to branch out. Spiral out, keep going, as Tool would say. Anyway, that's it for this one, and remember, a single constitution is more powerful than 1,000 realities.